Hello, in this video we'll show you how to remove and replace the prop shaft on Ford Transit 2.4 diesel. This is the prop shaft right there. The prop shaft is held to the transmission and also to the rear differential. This is where it's held to the transmission. This is one of the center bearings, which is held by two bolts. Another two bolts on the other center bearing. We need to remove those bolts as well, and this is where it's held to the differential. It's 4 bolts. We need to remove those 4 bolts as well. First I'm going to get a marker and mark exactly where the prop shaft is sitting on the differential and on the transmission. Afterwards, I'm going to put the prop shaft in its exact spot as it is right now. Now that I've marked the prop shaft on the transmission and on the differential, next I'm going to remove the bolts holding it at both ends. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. Once the bolts are removed, the prop shaft should be loose and be able to come out. Now I'll go to the other side and remove the bolts on the other side. Once the bolts are removed, the prop shaft here should be free as well. Now I'm going to remove the bolts holding the two center bearings. There's 2 bolts on each center bearing that we need to remove. That's on one bolt there, one on the other side, and on the other one. Now I'm going to remove the 2 bolts on the other center bearing and get somebody to help you when taking down the prop shaft, because the prop shaft is very heavy and you might need some help. And now we can remove the prop shaft. When we remove the prop shaft, we can replace the bearings and then we're going to put it back on. If you want to replace the center bearings, I have a video on my channel of exactly how to do it. When putting the prop shaft onto the van, you might want to get somebody to help you to hold the prop shaft while you try and put on the bolts holding it. First, we'll start by putting on the bolts on the differential and on the transmission, and then we're going to put the bolts on the 2 center bearings. When you put the prop shaft on the differential and the transmission, make sure the markings have aligned, and then you can put on the bolts and tighten them. Next, I'll show you the tightening torques for the bolts on the prop shaft on the differential and the transmission. The bolts for the differential are 70 Newton meters and the bolt for transmission is 83 Newton meters. Once all the bolts are tightened, then that means we're done with replacing the center bearings and the prop shaft. Hopefully the video was helpful. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.